Before we get started, I just want to say that I think live streaming can be a fantastic option for churches. However, it's important to remember that it's not the only option. Most churches don't have unlimited resources, and that's something that we need to keep in mind when considering any ministry strategy. So how do you know if live streaming is right for your church? Let's dive into it. First and foremost, you have to ask yourself, does this strategy align with or enhance the mission of our church? However your church phrases its mission, it likely revolves around loving God, loving others, and making disciples. Live streaming, if done well, comes with costs. And we're not just talking about money for equipment, though that is a big factor, but also the valuable time required from your volunteers. So is this the best strategic use of your church's resources? On the money side, if you're buying cameras, switchers, entire live streaming setups and systems, you really have two options to do it right. You can start small and plan to upgrade year after year, spreading that expense over time, or you can invest thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars up front to have a system that will last you for a few years. But that's not all. You need volunteers to run it effectively. Camera operators, a live stream director, someone on the switcher, and even possibly a separate sound person to mix audio specifically for online. Mixing live sound and sound for streaming are two completely different things. And what sounds great in the room might sound terrible online if you're not careful. Before we go further, let me say that I am a huge proponent of using digital and social media to share the gospel and disciple believers. But in 2024, there are so many digital strategies to consider beyond just live streaming. This brings us to our second question. Are there effective digital strategies you could employ that are more closely aligned with your church's mission and vision? Think about social media for a second. We have Instagram Reels, Facebook ads, YouTube series options, TikTok content, and the list goes on and on and on. Maybe your church would benefit more from creating a polished welcome video for potential new guests that showcases what it's like to be a part of your church and personally invites them to attend. Or maybe create a video series that dives deeper into the topics you cover on Sundays. You can even create content specifically for kids and youth ministry. The possibilities are endless. The point is that live streaming is just one of the many digital tools that are available for you. When you're discussing this with your team, weigh the benefits of live streaming well against your church's mission, and don't just let it be the default position. If it supports and enhances the mission, great. But take the time to consider other digital options that might better engage your community and congregation and ultimately further the message of the gospel. You may just discover the perfect blend of digital content strategy for your church. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this.